Hi everybody, welcome to the master class. I'm so glad that you all are here in the master class. I welcome you. This is Preeti Agrawal welcoming you in the master class conducted by Vedantu. 5 tricks that will blow your mind. What do you think about this? 5 tricks, huh? But I don't know about if it is going to blow your mind up. But one thing which I'm very much sure about 5 tricks here is that if the maths is not in your friends list right now, then I'm assuring you that maths is going to become in your friends list. Are you not believing me? I know you won't believe me. But I know there are few kids out there whose maths is an enemy. Believe me, as a kid, maths was my enemy as well. Yes, it was my enemy. But here I am, the maths mastermind. How have I become a maths mastermind? You must be thinking about this, right? It might be surprising for some kids as well. But let me tell you, all these tricks which I'm going to share, not these are just the tricks which I have so many other tricks as well. But the 5 tricks which I've picked up here to show you are the best one. Okay, which are the best one and the basic one, I would say, which will help you to make your maths a friend, at least. If it is an enemy, it will become a friend and you will start falling in love with maths and you will see how maths is so wonderful and it's so easy. Believe me. Okay, so before digging into the maths tricks, let me introduce myself. Those who don't know me, my name is Preeti Agrawal and as you can see, I have started BTech from NIT Bhopal. I have done my engineering in electrical engineering, but I was so much interested in teaching, so I started teaching 4 years back. So I have a total experience of 4 years in teaching, where I have mentored more than 1,000 kids in and all, and I have turned those kids, those who were average or below average, I have turned them into toppers in their classes. Yes, I know many of you don't believe this, but yes, that's the truth. I have actually turned them into toppers. So I'm not going to bore you on this. This is all about me. And yes, I am also the master teacher with Vedantu. I take maths classes here. And now, before again going into the tricks, there are few norms that you need to follow for my session or any session, I would say, or I would say if you are studying maths, then these are the norms which are going to help you. Okay, so yes, this is something I would say my best part in my session when I give these pictures to my kids and this chart, thinking of that what this particular picture stands for and what is this all about, or this or this or this. So these pictures are really simple. I know, yes, I have already seen that many of you have started answering it. I love this. I tell you, I love this energy in my kids, and almost I'm getting so much energy in you all as well. So I'm so happy about it. So I'll not waste much time on this. And yes, I have seen that many of you are able to answer what all these pictures, some of these stands for. So let me tell you by myself only. So this picture stands for, can you see, this is multiplication sign, this is division, this is addition, and this is subtraction. So easy. So they are having fun. Can you see the smile on their faces? Yes, they are having fun with these operations. So what does it mean actually? It means that whenever you are having maths, just have fun. Okay, don't get scared of maths. This is the first and the foremost funda of getting maths into your friends list. Okay, so are you scared of any of your friend? No, right? If somebody is your friend, it means you are not scared of that person. So yes, if you want your maths as your friend, you should not be scared of maths. First thing. Second thing, even if you know hundreds of tricks, so one most important thing is that you need to practice a lot. Yes. So this stands for practice and this stands for fun. So practice is the ultimate, the funda that will keep maths up in your friends list. So if you will practice a lot, every trick is going to work. If you will not practice, none of the trick is going to work. And yes, this thing, it depends on, so I don't know if how many of you have judged this, but this actually is a shape of brain and your brain is thinking, right? So this is what, don't make your brain a slave. Okay, so train your brain in such a way that your brain thinks a lot. Okay, and just keep up your brain to push it up so that it can think a lot. Okay, so this is the most important thing. If you will push your brain to think more and more, and which will lead at the end, the brain will become strong. And yes, this is the maths tricks all about, to do maths more orally and don't become slave of pen and paper. Okay, so this is more important thing, and this will happen only when you will keep your brain to think more. And yes, whenever it is possible, just do oral calculations. Believe me, I'm telling you from my personal experience. Okay, as I've told you in the start only, that maths was my enemy as well, but I have converted into a friend by doing this only, by following all these 4 things. Okay, so now all the things are done, prep is done. I hope you all are sitting with a pen and a paper so that you note it down whatever you feel like there is something new in this, and definitely you are going to find many things new. So just sit with pen and paper, and yes, no calculators allowed, no electronic devices allowed. I mean, I don't want you to use any electronic device to give me any answer. Just be honest with yourself. I cannot peep inside the laptop and come into your screen and see what you are doing and what electronic device you are using. But I know that you will be honest with yourself at least. Not with me, not with your parents, not with your friends, nobody, but with yourself. Okay, so because ultimately you are going to sit alone in your exam. So who is going to help you? You and your brain, yourself, right? So just stay calm and be honest to yourself. Don't use an electronic device or any calculator. Okay, so the first question coming up to your screen is, I want you to solve it by your regular method, and then I will tell you what's the trick is coming up. Yeah, okay, so the question is coming up on your screen right now. Yes, I want answer in 30 seconds. 456 into 674. I know for many of you, it must be like, oh God, this is a big question. How can I do it in 30 seconds? But believe me, you will be able to do it in 30 seconds. Nothing big in it. I'll tell you how, don't worry. Just first let me see how many of you can answer in 30 seconds. And by this time, the chat I have done, I guess already 15 seconds are gone, now 20 more. Okay, so 10 more seconds are left. And those who are answering me, if you are not using any calculator, if you have done by yourself, then bravo. Amazing. I would like to know what trick you are using so that I can also get to know more tricks. You know, maths is all about learning and learning and learning. You can never stop yourself from learning. It doesn't mean that I am already a mastermind. It doesn't mean that I know all the tricks. It might be possible that you know a trick which I don't know. So let's exchange good knowledge, right? Okay. 30 seconds are over. I mean, more than that. So many of you were able to answer, many of you weren't. I couldn't have a glance which answer was correct. So those who were not able to do it in 30 seconds, let me help you out how to do it in 30 seconds. Okay, so there is a method which is called as upward multiplication and a crossword multiplication. Okay, so there is a very simple method and a regular pattern which is to be followed. So you don't have to ratify anything. What it is, for this we'll go to the next slide. Yes. So this is the step 1. You write 2 numbers like this. Obviously you write 2 numbers like this. But what will actually you are going to escape is when you write whatever, which is the normal method. You multiply whole number by 4 first and you write it here. Right, then you put a cross or a 0, whatever you have been taught about it. Then you multiply whole number with 7 and then you write here. And then you multiply, then you put 2 zeros or cross, whatever, and you multiply it by the whole number and then you add it. This looks ugly. Let me tell you, this looks ugly. In front of anybody, if you go and if they will ask you what this answer is and what will be the correct answer, what will you do? If you will do all this, it will look very ugly, I'll tell you. Okay, I know you don't know that it looks ugly, but once you will know the method, you will find it ugly. As now I find it ugly, you will also find it ugly. I can tell you that you can actually answer it in 1 line. You don't need this. Okay, you don't need this. You will not need this. You will answer it in one line. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it is. So yes, is this amazing, right? So we'll go and find it what's amazing in this. Let's start. So this is the method. This is step 1. Okay, so what do we do in step 1? In step 1, we multiply only the units place, that is 4 and 6. So what is the multiplication of 4 and 6 will give you? 6 4s are 24. So you will write 4 here. Okay, let me help you with this and explain it in a better way. I'll write the answer here. Okay, whatever the final answer. As I've told you, it will come in one line. Okay, so you don't need anything. It will come in one line. So 6 4s are 24. So 4 will come here. Okay, this is 24, right? 4 will come here and the 2 will go carry to the next step. You know, carry will go everywhere. You cannot escape carry. So 2 will come here. Now what is the next step? Here you have taken only one's place, right? In the next step, you will take 2 numbers altogether, both the numbers. Okay? When I say here one number or 2 number, one number means one number of both the numbers. 2 digits means 2 digits of both the numbers. Okay? That is the main thing I'm going to use every time. So you just be careful about it. Don't get confused. Now when you take 2 digits at a time, what will you do? You will cross multiply. You will do cross multiply. Now what will be the answer? 5 4s are, very good, 5 4s are 20, 7 6s are 42. Now you will add all these. So this will become 4 and 4 and 2 gives me 6. So now again the units place will come here, 4 will come here and the 6 will go to the carry to the next step. Yeah? Okay. Now in the next step, we will take 3 digits altogether. First we have taken 1 digit. Then in the next step we have taken 2 digits together. Now we are taking 3 digits together. Now what we will do? Now here one thing which I want you to tell is that right now I've told you that this method is called cross multiplication and upward multiplication. Okay. So this is more preferable to the upward multiplication. Why am I telling you this is because you should know why are we doing cross multiplication and where are we doing cross multiplication. You should not depend on anybody for this. You should be able to judge by yourself. Okay, so wherever this is possible, you will do first this. If it is not possible, then you will go for this. Okay, for example, in the first step, one's place was only there, only 1 digit was there, cross multiplication was not possible. So I took upward multiplication. Now when I came to the next step, there were 2 digits. Okay, there were 2 digits, cross multiplication was possible. That's why I did cross multiplication. Otherwise, I would have done upward multiplication also. But cross multiplication is preferred over upward multiplication. So I have done cross multiplication. Okay, now in the third step, as I have taken 3 digits altogether, okay, here cross multiplication is possible from the extreme digits. Okay, extreme digits which are the 4, 6, 6 and 4. And there was a single digit in the between. So cross multiplication, I don't have any another digit for upward cross multiplication. So I'll do upward multiplication. Did you get the difference? Now, 4 4s is 16, 6 6s is 36 and 7 5s is 35 plus we have got 6 as carry also. Okay, so now here you have to be quick. I know that you must be very quick in addition at least. If you're not quick at addition, I'll tell you the trick for that as well. Okay, for now, we'll stick to multiplication for now. 6 3s is 18, 18 plus 5 is 23. So 3 will come here, 2 will go again carry. 3 and 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, here 3 will go in the answer and this 9 will go as a carry. Now, first we have taken one digit, 2 digit, then 3 digits. Now what will happen? We will go backwards. Now again we will take 2 digits but in the opposite direction. What we will do? Cross multiplication because cross multiplication is possible. 7 4s is 28 and 6 5s is 30. So 9 and 8 gives me 17 and this will give me 6. So this 7 will go here and 6 will go carry to the next number. Now here I have taken 2 digits. So I'll take 1 digit now. 6 fours is 24 and 24 plus 6. This 6 goes carry here. It will give me 30. Now this complete 30 will go here because I don't have any next step to do. So my answer is 307344. I know. Many of you must be thinking this is a very big method than that method. But again, do you remember my second norm? My second norm was keep practicing. Yes, if you will keep practicing this, you will actually, if somebody will give you method, somebody will ask you, tell me this thing, then you will actually write the answer like this only. You will not do anything. And all these calculation, right? All these calculation you would be able to do in mind only, orally only if you'll practice. Again, you cannot escape from practice thing. You need to practice in maths. But just imagine you will be able to show your skills in front of anybody and they will be amazed by this, right? Okay, so I hope you must have understood this. So if you have understood this, what is coming up next? Coming up next is a question. Again, practice. So I want you to practice with this method only. If you'll take time, no problem. Take time in starting, it's okay. But from next time, when you will practice it a lot, the time will start decreasing. Okay? Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen, what you have to do is, you have to do it by this method. 1, 2, 3 and the next question is here. 344 into 351. What can be the answer? Now I have written here in 10 seconds. Okay, this time limit I have given, but it's okay if you are able to do it in more time by the trick. So let me see who gives me the correct answer. Okay, so what you can do is, please be calm. Don't make any mistake in addition and cross multiplication and this and that. So just be calm. Okay. Okay, so I have started receiving some answers. Great. Okay, amazing. So I know you all sitting there are amazing. I know this. Okay, so the correct answer is this. So how many of you got this? Amazing. If you have got it in 10 seconds, amazing. If you haven't, please do not worry about it. You will get it one day. Okay, so how we will do this? Let us write it here. 844. I'll do this time in one line. Okay, 844 into 351. Okay, so first what we'll do? We'll do only ones place. We will take only ones place. 4 ones is 4. No carry. Bravo. Now I'll take these two numbers. 4 ones is 4. That will be in my mind. And 5 fours are 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. This will be here. 2 I'll write here so that I don't forget the carry. Okay, in starting you can do this. Now I'll take all three numbers. What I will do? First cross multiplication and the upward multiplication. 4 threes is 12. 12 plus 8 ones is 8. So 12 plus 8 is 20 and 5 fours is again 20. So 20 plus 20 is 40 and 40 plus 2 carry is 42. So I will cut this and I will write 4 as a carry. Now 8 fives is 40 and 4 threes is 12. So 40 plus 12, 40 plus 10 is 50, 50 plus 2 is 52. And 52 plus 4 is 56. So I will write 5 as a carry. Now what was left? Okay, this last number was left. 8 threes is 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. So my answer is 296244. See, I was explaining you this. Then also I took, I think, around 30 to 40 seconds. I can say for this sure, right? I was explaining you. But tell me one thing. How much paperwork I did? Only these carries? Even if you are great at remembering and doing all these things, even you can do it without writing this as well. If you're sitting in front of anybody, you can directly write the answer and they will think, are you a magic man or something? Believe me, it happened with me. That's why I'm telling you. People give this reaction. So this is amazing. Okay, great. Now you have done 3 cross 3. I know the next question should be a butter for you. Butter question. You know, butter question, which is easily done. I know the next question would be so easy for you. So what I want you to do is answer in 10 seconds. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the next question is this. I've written 20 seconds. You can answer in 10 seconds if you want. 34 into 68. Let me see how many of you can do this. Oh, great. I have already receiving answers. Amazing. I mean, why you? Amazing, guys. Amazing. Okay. So, the correct answer is this one. Bravo to all those who have got it correct. Amazing you are. So, again, how to do 2 cross 2 multiplication. Remember one thing what I've told you. I have told you that you can do cross multiplication and the upward multiplication in this also. But when you have to do what? I've already told you that this will be preferred over this. Now let us check how many of you got the method correct. So the method is this. First step is obviously same that you will multiply the ones place. 8 fours are 28. So I will write 8 here. 8 fours are 32. Who told 28? Oh God, 8 fours are 32. So 2 and 3. Okay, and 8 threes are 24 and 6 fours are again 24. 24 is 48 and 48 plus 3 is 51. So I will write 5 here and the last number 6 threes are 18. 18 plus 5 again gives me 23. So the answer is 2312. Okay, how many of you got confused here? How many of you got confused here? Okay, I'll explain in step by step now. I know I did a little speedy, but this is how you have to do this. And how much time did I take? I guess 10 seconds or 15 seconds with explanation as well, right? So the first step, obviously the first step is 3, 4, 6, 8, where you take only these two numbers and here only one single digit is there. So you will do upward multiplication. 8 fours is 32. 2 and 3 goes 32 and 3 goes carry. So the next step, second step where 3, 4, 6, 8 is there. You will take both the digits. Okay. So you must have observed it right now. You increase from the right hand side you increases and then you go backward. Okay. Now 34 into 68 where here cross multiplication is possible. So you will do cross multiplication. So this will give you 8 threes is 24 and 6 fours is 24. 24 gives you 48. 48 plus 3 here gives you 51. Okay, where again 5 goes carry and 1 will be written. In the third step, now you have taken full digit. Now you have reached till the brim. Now the third step would be, what will you do? You will take only one digit. Simple as that. You will take only one digit where 3, 4, 6, 8. You will take only one digit. The tens place 6 and 3. 6 and 3 gives you 18. 6 is 18. 18 plus 5 gives you 23. So where this whole will go here. Simple, right? So this is how you get 2 cross 2 multiplication as well. As easy as 3 cross 3 or 4 cross 3. Now what I want you to do is, as your homework is that you at least try 4 cross 4 multiplication. It would be really amazing if you will try it by yourself. Say any number, you take any number, go crazy. This is what maths is all about. Go crazy. Take 2 numbers, you will find numbers. I mean, numbers are infinite. You know this. You can get any number you want. Get any number, think of any number, go and ask from your mom that, mom, can you please give me any random numbers, I want to multiply it. This is how you have fun with maths and maths will become your friend. Yeah? Okay, great. Now what's next coming up for you? Let's see. The next question coming up on your screen is this. Oh, practice. Answer in 10 seconds. 48 into 53. Now this should be a piece of cake for you as you have already done 3 cross 3. 2 cross 3, 2 cross 2 you have already understood. Now this should be a piece of cake and amazing. Amazing. They have already answered me. Okay. So the correct answer is 2544. Those who have got it, amazing. Congratulations. So we will see how do we get this. Again, I will write it in one line. Okay. 8 threes is 24. So 4 will come here and 2 will go carry. 4 threes is 12 and 8 fives is 40. So 40 plus 4 threes is 12. 40 plus 10 is 50 and plus 2 is 52. 52 and 2 is 54 where 5 goes carry. And again 5 fours is 20 and 20 plus 5 is 25. 2 5 4 4. Oh my god, this was so simple. Even the calculations were simple. Now you must have noticed one thing. When I was doing all this, what I was doing my addition in my mind. I was doing orally. Now when I was doing addition in my mind, I have also done one thing. That suppose I had to add 40 and 12. Okay, so this was pretty simple. You could have done it directly also. 40 plus 12 gives me 52. Okay, you could have done it very easily. But if suppose there is a number, say 58 and say 68. 58 and 68. Now if you're getting trouble in addition, what you could have done is 58, you could have broken down the number in multiples of 10. This is the best way to do addition, subtraction orally. So 50, even the multiplication as well, that I'll tell you later. So 68, you could have break it down in multiples of 10. So nearest multiple of 10 is 60 or 70. If you are so much pro in this method, then you can actually do it with 70 as well. I'll tell you both the methods. So 68, you can break it down into 60 and 8. Okay, so now add 58 and 60. 58 and 60, that you can do very easily. Even if you want it to be more easy, break down both the numbers in multiples of 10. 58, take it as 50 and 8. Now you can actually, now you have numbers 50 plus 60 plus 8 plus 8. I mean, if you can narrow it down according to yourself. Any numbers, anything, it's your choice. 50 and first let me do it as 58 and 60. 50 and 60 gives me, so 58 and 60 addition gives you 108 plus 8 gives you 160. Yes, 160. Where you have added actually, sorry, 108 and 8. So 126 it will give you. This is how you break it up into multiples of 10 and you make your calculations easy. Now, if you would have gone by this method, then 50 plus 60 gives you 110 plus 8 will give you 118 plus 8 would you have given you 126. Again, the same thing, but it will make your calculations easy. So now, what's next thing coming up? So next thing is also pretty amazing. Let's see how you can solve this in 10 seconds. 78 cross 78. For those who are wondering why I have written like this, actually I'm asking for 78 whole square. Let me see how many of you can do this. Amazing. Okay, so few of you are able to do this and few of were not able to do this. So actually the correct answer is 6084. Now, if you are applying this trick 78 into 78, the upward and the cross multiplication, your choice. But I have a better method for this, better trick for this. How? Let me tell you. So this is one of the advantage of turbo, that you actually calculate squares of any large number. This was a very small number, like 78 was a really small number. Any big number, let's take four digits or 5 digits. If you have to calculate the squares, you can actually do it in seconds. Let's see how. First start with the smaller number. The smaller number is 52 square. Okay, so how you do it? Now, again, I would say multiples of 10, but here 50 and 100 are your friends. Okay, 50, just break down your number to nearest 50 or 100. So 52 square, how you can do this? 50 plus 2 whole square. Okay, now here you can apply one trick, that is a plus b whole square. You know this method. I mean, you know this formula. If you don't know about it, do not worry about it. This is where your pen and paper will be required actually to take down notes. A plus b whole square formula tells us that a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so this is a formula which you need to learn actually. But if you learn it just one time, it will help you throughout. This formula is going to be used in many places, in maths, in geometry, in algebra, in many places. So this is like God method. Now 50 plus 2 whole square. For this, if I see according to this formula, 50 becomes A and 2 becomes B. Now you can easily do it. 50 square is 2500 and 2 square is 4 plus 2 into 50 into 2. Now here, why I have told you 50 is your friend. Now your friend will help you. 2 into 50 becomes 100. Now it is very simple. It is very easy calculation where you do 2500 plus 100 into 2 gives you 200 and the last small number 4. So which gives you 2704. Simple. The same method you can apply in 78 as well. But to do that, let me come up with few questions now. Now you will think that, ma'am, this is a very big method. Why do I need to apply this? I can easily use this as well. 52 into 52 cross, which you have just taught. You can do it. No problem. But again, these methods will be helpful to you in other ways as well when you will encounter large numbers. Okay, so for this, I'll go to the next question, and the next question is 96 square. Now, which is closest to 96? 96 closest is 100. Obviously, you won't want me to do 50 plus 46. Do you want me to do this? This will become very difficult where you need to do 46 square as more difficult. So the best thing is 96, right? So best method is you take help from 100. But 96 is smaller than 100. So you need to subtract. What will you subtract? 4. 100 minus 4 whole square. Right? Now 100 minus 4 is just one formula. But I know many of you are from lower grade. You don't know what integers are. So I'm not getting into that. But those who know integers, it is really very easy formula for them. They can actually judge how this minus came up. Okay, great. So simple. You need to put this formula. Here your 100 is A. Your again B is 4. Okay, great. So what I will do, I will change the color of the pen, and yes, 100 square gives me 1, 0, 0, 0. So now this is one more thing if you don't know. If there is any zeros in any number, say 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 or whatsoever, what the matter it is, if it is 0, the answer of the square gets exactly doubled. Okay, so if it is 20 here, my answer will have 40. So you don't need to actually 100 into 100 or 60 into 60. So zeros will come where it will come. No, don't get confused. 9216. That's my answer. Isn't it simple? Right. Now again, if you will say, ma'am, this is again a big method. Do not worry about it. If you will practice, this will actually start doing it in your mind. I do it in my mind. I was explaining you. That's why I was using pen. But if you will first, if you will actually start visualizing numbers in these methods. But for this particular number, I have one more trick for you. Let me tell you that also, and that is actually more amazing than this. So the another trick for this number is, okay, 96. How much it is smaller than 100? 96. How you can write? 100 minus 4. Just now we have seen this. So this is 4 smaller than 96 from 100. Okay, 96 is 4 smaller than 100. So this particular number is going to help you. You need to square this number. What is the square of 4? 16. Write 16 here. Okay, this is your answer building up. 16. Now this number again, 4. You need to, it is 4 less than 100, right? So you will subtract 4 from the given number, that is 96. So 96 minus 4 gives you 92. 9216. Answer in one line. You don't need to even do this. But this particular trick which I have told you is actually applicable in very few numbers. So this is not a universal trick. Okay, it is applicable in few numbers which are near 100. Okay, so that's why I've told you later on, and it's a better method to do for 96 squares or something like that. But this is the universal method. Try this first. Okay, then come to this trick. Amazing. Now, the next question is this 102 square. How will you do this? 102 square. Great, yes, 100 plus 2 whole square. This is even more simpler than that, right? 100 square would be this, 2 square would be 4, and 2 into 2 into 100 would be 400. So basically this is really a piece of cake. You could have done it in your mind very easily. Yes? Those who have done this? Oh, okay, so those who have not understood, for them I am writing it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. For a square I will write 1 0 0 0 0. B square I will write 4 and 2 into 100 into 2. So this will basically become 1 0 0 0 plus 4 plus 2 2 is 4 is 400, and I have simply added them here. A very simple trick. Okay, great. So the next question is this. Now, again, this is a square. Okay, this is a square where you need to square 3 2 1 5 whole square basically. But let me see how you will break this down. You must be getting confused, ma'am. What is this? Why you have given this question? You haven't taught this. You haven't taught any trick for this. Confused, right? Wait. I have another trick. You don't need to apply a plus b whole square for this. Do not use that. It's not very helpful here. Okay, so I have another trick for you, and this trick is known as squaring of numbers ending with 5. Can you see here? The number is ending with 5. So the numbers which are ending with 5, they are amazing. They are lovely. So this is how I talk to maths. I actually talk with numbers. They are amazing. They are so friendly. Whenever I see numbers ending with 5, I feel very comfortable with question, and you will also start feeling very comfortable with question because they are very lovely. Okay, and how do they help? Let me tell you. First start with 5 square. What is 5 square? Everybody knows this. 25. Everybody knows. You can laugh out loud. You can shout out loud that 5 square is 25. 15 square is, oh, everybody knows it. It is 225. 25 square, that also everybody knows, that is 625. Now if I'll ask you that what is 35 square, you will, you might know it, you might not know it. Okay, so what it is, how to calculate this. Those who don't know, I am telling for them. So basically there is a pattern which 5 square, the numbers ending with 5 follows. That is, you will also notice that here 5 is there, 25 is there. 5 is there, 25 is there. 5 is there, 25 is there. So what you have actually found? You have actually found that every number which is ending with 5, they end every time they have 25 in their answers. So basically this will give me 25 here. Yes. Now the biggest fight, or the only fight here, is to find this number. How to get this number, or how to get this number here. So this is also very simple. How you get this? You get the number other than 5. Remember what I am telling. Number other than 5. You need to multiply it with the next number. What is the next number after 1? It is 2. It is 2. So 1 into 2 gives you 2. Yes, and 2 into 3 will give you 6. 2 multiplied with the next number, that is 3, will give you 6. Now it's very simple. What you have to do? 3 into the next number, which gives you 4 3s is 12. So the answer is 1225. Very simple. Now if I ask you, tell me the answer of 75 square. It should be on your tips. That is, 5 is there. I have to write 25. Just do it blindly. And now 7 into 8. 7 into the next number. 7 into 8 is 5625. Very simple, right? Remember what I have told you? The number other than 5. The number which is left other than 5. Okay. The next question here, very simple. 115 square. How will you do this? Great, amazing. Amazing, you have already answered this. 105, 115 square, 5 square will, 5 is there, so I will write 25. Now, yes, 11 into 12, the number other than the 5. 100 into 12, which gives me 132. Now, how many of you don't know the trick or the method to multiply it by 11? How many of you done this 12 into 1? That is 2 ones is 2 and 2. I mean cross multiplication or any regular method which you have done. You don't even need to do this. No. What will you do? You will do sandwich method, which is very popular. Very popular. I know many of you know this. Okay, so when you multiply 2-digit number, I'm emphasizing on 2-digit number, okay, because this sandwich method is really helpful in 2-digit number. But as you go up in 3-digit or 4-digit, it becomes a little tricky and little tacky, and sometimes you get wrong answers because you do silly mistakes. It's not that it doesn't apply there. It is there, but it becomes a little tricky and little confusing for some people as well. So sandwich method says when you multiply any number by 11, what you need to do is you need to write 1 and the number as it is like this. It becomes sandwich, right? Sandwich. So it becomes the outer bread layers, and in middle, whatever the filling is there, so filling you get it by adding these two numbers, that is 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 will give me 3. So 132 is the answer of 12 into 11. Okay, so tricks and tricks are many tricks. So please, I know that you are noting it down. If you're not noting it down, keep noting it down. I don't want you to lose anything later on. Okay, anytime you can come back and watch the video again, but still, I don't want to lose you anything. Okay, great. Now you can answer this. 3215 into 3215. Now what will you do? Again, 25 will come at the last. You know this. Now what you have to do? 321 into 322. See what you can do here. You can always apply the method which we have learned. The first one, the first trick which we have learned, upward multiplication and crossword multiplication. Let's do it together. How we will do it together? Let's do it. 2 ones is 2. 2 and 2. Okay, 2 twos are 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, 3 twos is 6, 3 ones is 3, 6 plus 3 is 9, and 2 twos is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So it will give me 13 and 1 carry. 3 twos is 6, again 3 twos is 6, 6 is 12, and plus 1 is again 13. 1 will be carry again. Now 3 threes is 9 plus 1, 10. So the answer is 103362. See how fast I have done when I knew both the tricks. I knew how to square numbers ending with 5. So I wrote down 25 early only, and I knew that what I need to multiply actually 321 into 322. And I knew the trick that how to multiply 3-digit cross 3-digit in one line. So I did this. How amazing it is. I was explaining to you, then also I did in 10 seconds. But just imagine if you will not be explaining anybody, and if you are able to do it in your mind, how awesome it would be, right? I know you are getting blown off. I know, as I have told you already, you will be getting blown off, or you will start loving maths, or maths will become your friend. I know you are in somewhere in any of these stages. I know this. Just hold on. We are getting into another thing, another amazing thing. What will be the value of this? No trick I have told you already about it. Neither I have told you about multiplication of 5 cross 5. Neither I have told you about it's not the square as well. How you will do this? You will take help of your calculators, or you will take pen and paper and start doing the ugly method. I call it ugly method. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you feel bad, but yes, I call it very ugly method. But what if I tell you that actually the method which I have told you about, the 3 cross 3, is actually applicable here as well. Again, I know, but I have told you, you need to follow the pattern and always follow this. Okay, just try it out if you can. But I have another awesome method to solve this. Even you don't need to do this cross multiplication or the multiplication itself. Without multiplication, you can actually answer these questions if it is a multiple choice question. Right. How? First, let me start with a smaller question, like 24 cube. Okay, so this is something which is called as digital sum, which is a module in Turbo Math, digital sum supremacy. So digital sum, you might have encountered with this term. So digital sum is nothing, digital sum, right? Digit sum. So in a number, if we add number digits, whatever the answer we get is the digital sum. So like for example, here 2 plus 4 gives me 6. So 6 is the digital sum of this complete number. Okay, for here example, if I add these numbers, say 5 plus 3 gives me 8, 8 plus 1 gives me 9, 9 plus 2 gives me 11, and 11 plus 4 gives me 15, right? So it gives me 15, but the digital sum is only a single digit. So 5 plus 1, again, whatever the answer we get, we add it. 5 plus 1 gives me 6. Okay, now here, let's try it out. 7 plus 3 gives me 10. 10 plus 1 gives me 11. 11 plus 2 gives me 13. And 13 plus 4 gives me 17. So this gives me 8. 7 plus 1 gives me 8. Now 6 plus 3 gives me 9. 9 plus 1 gives me 10. 10 plus 2 gives me 12. 12 plus 4 gives me 16. So this is 7. Now here 8 plus 3 gives me 11. 11 plus 1 gives me 12. 12 plus 2 gives me 14, and 14 plus 4 gives me 18. So 1 plus 8 gives me 9. Amazing it is, right? So just think of this. Now actually a question looks like, I have converted the question in single digit. It is actually 6 cube digitally. Remember, digitally is either 6 or it is 7 or it is 8 or it is 9. This I have converted this big question into digitally sum question or digital supremacy question. Now it is so simple to calculate. 6 cube, everybody knows it. Okay, those who don't know, it is actually 6 into 6 into 6. So basically it is 36. 6 into 6 is 36. 36 into 6 gives me 216. So basically what I can do is, now I've got 216. What I was doing, I started the digital sum, right? So actually I can take out digital sum of this also. 6 plus 2 gives me 8 plus 1 gives me 9. So basically what am I looking for? I'm looking for 9 here. So 9 is the answer. So basically D is my answer. I didn't do 24 into 24 into 24. I didn't do this. So I have converted a big question into a smaller one in single digit by using digital sum. There is a lot in digital sum, lot many things in digital sum. There are few restrictions as well, but there are many advantages of digital sum. I mean, I cannot count all this in here, but it is amazing, because if I start counting it here, it will again take 1 or 2 hours more basically. So now this question would look very easy for you. What are you searching for? We are actually searching for digital sum of this into digital sum of this and calculating digital sum of all these. Now I guess you can do this in snaps, right? If you think that this was anyways easy question, look at this question. Does it look simple to you? No, right? It looks actually very scary. And this is why maths scare you. But what if I say this question is again possible by doing digital sum? How? I would have told you, but actually we are running out of time. Otherwise, I would have told you definitely. One hint I can give you. Again, take out the digital sum of this number and this number and square root. You can actually see what you can do with this. Try to convert it and make it without square root. Same goes with the options as well. Now, next question. This question also looks very difficult to you. Even you will take time at least to synthesize at where you should start from. You should multiply first, or what you should do. You will start thinking of board mass and something like that, right? What if I say this question is also possible by digital sum? It's very simple. Again, I'll convert the whole question in sorry, not just one, I mean a single digit number, that is the digital sum, and all this also. It's going to be very, very, very simple. So this was all about, I've already told you not only just 5, I have actually told you 6, 7 tricks in this session, and I hope you must have learned each trick. Please, 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 please practice. Okay, because practice will only make you perfect, and it will make your maths a friend, right? So this was all about. So you will, the turbo advantage is that you will crack all MCQs without actually solving them. The glimpse I've just shown you, the digital sum glimpse, and believe me, this will make your all the problems very easy. So why do we do this? Okay, because nowadays objectifying is the major part in all the exams. Okay, even in the board exams also, even in your exams also, there is a section where you get multiple choice questions. So this will help you in time management as well. And this was, I was talking about Turbo Math Digital Supremacy. The third module is where you will learn actually all these things. In Turbo Math, you will not actually just learn all this, the math tricks, you will actually enhance your left brain in the most fun way. You will be becoming the mastermind like me, and you will be thinking critically, you will be improving your analytical power. Now, analytical power, why it is important? Because there are questions in almost all exams where this is required. Analysis, analytical power, how do you analyze a question, and then once you have analyzed it, how you apply your logical thinking. Yes, logical thinking questions are really important part of every exam nowadays. Even in the Olympiad, you will find these questions. Then again, the speed and accuracy. This is the utmost important thing. Even in your exams, in your school exams, in your board exams, in your Olympiad, in all exams down there, your speed and accuracy matters. If you are accurate as well as in the speed, you have won it, man. You have won it. And yes, you will boost up your IQ. Your brain will become so strong once you will go through the course. Where you will not learn just the tricks, but you will actually enhance your logical thinking and logical questions as well. So if you want all this, you can become a maths genius. The course is starting from Wednesday, 5th September, by just tomorrow. That is, just tomorrow it is going to start. So it is basically 15 hours course, 10 master classes. Each classes would be 8 to 9:30 p.m. And this is the URL you need to go. This is the URL, tiny URL. It will help you to go directly to that page. Just note it down or take a click or whatever you feel like. I'll just show you how the page will look like. So the page will look like this. You will go to the page and this will page look like this. I'm going to teach you. And these are the course features, whatever, you can just go through all this. This was a trick which I've just told you. And yes, you will get everything, and you will get a button here where you can click here and enroll. Okay, if you are already a Vedantu user, it would be just one click away. If you are not, make an account with Vedantu. Okay, great. And why do we all do all this? Because 8 out of 10 jobs, you will grow up and you will seek for a job, you will sit for exams and everything. So 8 out of 10 jobs, they need all this. They need your speed and accuracy, they need your high IQ level, they need your logical thinking, they need your analytical power. All these things would be required. Amazing. And as I have already told, that once you will do all this, you will enhance your creativity and thought. You will link maths to the real world. You will start linking maths to the real world, and which is more important, this is where you will stop scaring from maths. And this all I'm telling you from my personal experience, and the calculations at lightning speed. This is what we were doing right now, doing it in seconds, right? And last, my favorite, falling in love with maths. This is more important. The best part you can ever think of is falling in love with math. Once you will fall in love with maths, we'll start playing with numbers and maths will become your best friend. Great. So thank you everybody for joining in here, and I hope that you have enjoyed this session, you have learned new tricks, because this is my utmost motive, that you should learn new things once you are coming here. I was so happy interacting with you all, and I hope to see you in the session as well. And just go back, sleep well, and keep practicing, keep playing with numbers. Goodbye, bye-bye, and see you tomorrow.